All right, folks, here we are. We got game number 2 coming right at you. It's another interdimensional battle between the Mountaineers and the Redcaps. Redcaps from the Sunday conference taking on the Mountaineers from the Wednesday conference. So we'll see these teams seeing each other for the first time. We'll see how it plays out. There's Gok over the red line, gives way for Har. Can't quite split the D, and it's sent back to center. Tipped ahead for Baker, and Baker into the offensive end gets a shot through the crease. Not on net, though. It rattles around into the corner. Ajistek comes away with it. He'll look to set up from his own end here. Kalik now to center for Kraft. Kraft with his head up through neutral ice into the offensive end. Plays to the corner for Baker. Baker now dealing out of the corner. Back for Kraft. Kraft with a laser, and he scores. So early in this one, it's Mountaineers 1, Redcaps 0. Time of the goal on that one, 14:11 of the first period. A first period that is sponsored by Fargo Nerd Night. It's like a TED Talk with beer. 3 speakers present whatever they nerd out about while the audience drinks along. Check them out on March 21st at 7 p.m. in the cellar below the Front Street Tap Room or at fargo.nerdnight.com. That's NITE.com. Be there or be square. Play back underway. Leverington a shot, but a save there by Offit. And we'll get a face-off now out of the Mountaineers' end. Savon and Penny on the draw. Penny wins it. Leverington a drive. Save off it, and the puck away to the corner. Down low, Jory plays it off the end boards and around. Heidi steps up from the point towards the net. McCormick a drive. He scores! Jeff McCormick for the Redcaps ties this one up at 1. Time of the goal on that one, 13:36. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say that's some kind of lacrosse move. I know that McCormick plays lacrosse in some other universe, which, as I understand it, is like hockey without ice. They call it field. I'm being told they call it field hockey from the guys in the truck. So if this is ice hockey, then field hockey must be without hockey but without ice. So, I don't know. There you have it. Here's Har off the far wing. Har now with a look, with a drive over the bow of Offit. Now into the near boards. Isaac tries to work it free. Gok comes away with it. Right out front. Tipped away, though, by Jory. Played up the boards by Neeson. To the point. Out to center, and the Redcaps will have to regroup here. Hodgestek sets up, flicks it back to center, only to be intercepted by Savon. Savon weaving through a couple sticks there. Puck out of the corner. Centering right out front off the back door. Isaac, and he's just wide. Lots of space to shoot at there, but quick on the shot and just a bit wide. Now from center, Neeson tries to work it free. Stock intercepts. He'll send it up and around. Har pokes it around the boards. Jory here. Jory trying to work it free down low. With speed off the far wing, Damian Jory in. Through one stick, through two. Jory with a shot, he scores! What an effort there by Damian Jory. Goes through, I think, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Redcaps, if memory serves. Time of the goal on that one is 12:22 in period number 1. And that's going to restore the 1-goal Mountaineers lead. It's now Mountaineers 2, Redcaps 1. Face off away from center. Heidi collects this out of his own end. Played to center, tipped forward by Penny, and that'll be an icing call. So face off will come all the way down to the Redcaps end now. And as always, this icing call brought to you by Urban Toad Media. From business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. Out front for Baker, it's off a skate into the corner. Fram steps up from the point. He'll play around the boards. Kraft down low, working through one stick lift. Still battling for it. Heidi supporting. Heidi comes away with it for the Redcaps. Tries to play it up, but Baker blocks it down. recovered by Kraft. Kraft spins, gets back to Baker, backside. Baker a shot. Big save, Murrock, puck loose. Trying to pull it in is Lee. Everyone collapsing on top of everyone else, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off. Not sure who had the puck. Someone certainly did, pinned under their equipment down to the ice under the pile of humanity. Face-off coming up to the right of goaltender Tristan Murrock. And there's the buzz from the score box as they got to push all the buttons and make sure that the time is correct and all the things before the officials can drop the puck. All right, back to live action here. Penny has a loose puck, works his way through center. Jason Penny flicks it up and into the zone. Leverington able to hold for a moment. Calic strips it away. Up ice now. Lee with Calic. Back for Calic. Back for Lee. On the just past the heel of his stick. Puck down low now. No pressure here. Heidi will have time to set up. Played off the glass and out to center. Cram now D to D. Almost poked away by Leverington, but Calic able to come away with that. Played up the boards into the Redcap end. Cram works it forward for Baker. Baker in. Baker weaving through one stick and around. Thinking about a wraparound, but Heidi quick on the defense there. Now Har comes away with a loose puck. He sends it up ice. Looking for Stock, but it's turned back the other way by Neeson. A good stick there to break it up. Neeson into the corner. Trying to work something free. Narrow angle off the post and a save there by Murrock. To the point, Jory a shot. Puck loose right out front. No one can come away with it cleanly. Finally, the Redcaps able to sweep it to the corner. Up ice now. Here's Gok off the far wing. He's got Har trailing. Gok trying to work through Neeson. Neeson able to free it up. Har trying to poke it loose, but it rattles free. Hodgestek trying to step up on that one. That allows Kraft to come free with it. Hayden Kraft working his way in. Kraft in, he shoots. Big save by Murrock. He hangs with that one the whole way and gets a pad on it. Now Helbing comes away with a loose puck, played towards the net, off of Hodgestek. Back for Helbing, off of Hodgestek again, and back for Helbing. Finally worked free below the goal line here. Hodgestek comes away with it with 9:40 still to go here, period number 1. Through center now, Hodgestek works around Savan out of the corner. Hodgestek delays, looks for support. Thinks about going rink wide, decides he'll spin away from pressure. Now off the back door for Penny. Penny spins and shoots. Big save by Offit. Puck still loose on the side of the net. The official clear line of sight, and the puck played around to the point. Rima drive, tipped out front. Big save, Offit. No goaltender stick. He just uses the pads on that one. Helbing trying to get out of the zone to at least get a breather, get some of the pressure away. Penny comes away with this one. Rink wide for Har on the back door. Har with some time. He shoots. Pad save off it. Puck below the goal line here. Flicks back out front. Savan now gets it back to center, and that's going to allow the Mountaineers to at least catch a breath, defending hard there for the last few seconds. McCormick comes up with this one. He takes a look here. Fires rink wide for Har. Har in, watched by Helbing. Har weaving. Har with a drive off the crossbar. Now loose. Neeson comes away with this one. Played off for Helbing. Helbing to Savan, but tipped away by Heidi. Good defensive stick there to break up that pass. McCormick back into the offensive end. McCormick a drive, blocked out front by Isaac. A good play there. Into the corner here, the puck now. Jory sets up, 8:10 still to go. Murrock yelling from his goaltender crease for the Redcaps that Baker lurking undefended at center ice. If they could catch a stretch pass, he'd be all alone on the breakaway. Played off the boards and around. Leverington has this one here. Leverington centers towards the net, but it's swatted away by Neeson. Now Baker through center. Matt Baker, the captain, he'll drive in. Tries to flick it up and around Heidi, but the Redcaps able to hang with it. Calic trying to work his way in, stopped by Leverington. Puck worked back by Lee. Kraft now from the point, puts one on, but it's blocked out front. Now Lettieri ahead for Leverington. Tries to work his way in. Can't quite get a shot away. Calic comes away with it. Now off the far boards for Baker. Baker, much nifty hands. He works his way in through 2 sticks, but not 3. Hodgestek able to block that one down. It's a 2-on-0. Hodgestek with Leverington. Leverington a drive. Stick save off it. What an effort on the 2-on-0 from off it. Puck loose. Hodgestek a shot. Down low. Gach. Now back for Leverington. Leverington with another look. Looking for something, a tip on the back door. Puck towards the net again, but the Mountaineers defense able to swat it away. Kallick will flick it back to center to at least relieve some of the pressure. It's gloved down by Hodgestek, sent right on and kicked to the corner by Offit. 6:36 still to go here, period one. Har working towards the net. A nifty little backhander. What patience to delay and get that one, get the goaltender moving down, and then to just go top shelf with the backhand. What an effort from Har. At any rate, all tied up at 2 now. Time of the goal on that one, 6:31 in period number 1. Face-off is away. D to D go the Redcaps. Tipped up the boards. Played to center, looking for Lee, but it's just out of his reach. Ream, a turnover here. Baker now. Baker, a backhander, tied up a bit on the shot. It's over the net, off the end glass. Now out of the corner. Kraft trying to work it free. Hodgestek able to come away with it for a moment. Spinning away from pressure, Hodgestek. Up ice now. Chased down from behind by Kraft. Cram forcing him to the wall. Hodgestek spinning away from pressure, trying to center, but good job by Kallick to read that and break it up. Now back to center ice we go. Recovered by the Mountaineers. Kraft has it here. He sets up rink wide for Kallick. Into the offensive end for the Mountaineers. Towards the net, a shot, he scores! That one just trickles in. It, I think, went through the glove of Murrock, ends up in the back of the net, and that ends up being a Mountaineers goal. So both teams back and forth so far through one. Time of the goal on that one, 5:36 of period number 1. And I don't know, so far on this one it's been Mountaineers, Redcaps, then Mountaineers, then Redcaps, then Mountaineers. So if history is any indication of what's in store for us in the future, gosh, you'd have to think the next one might go to the Redcaps. Around the boards, Jory has it, played up ice for Helbing, taken away though by Lettieri. Pushed into the zone, down deep, back to get it, Neeson. Leverington trying to work it free, he's able to, glove it out of the air. Out big with a stick is off it to break that one up. Savan has to get a stick on it to scramble to free that one up. It's rolling towards the net. Jory now behind the net, handles for the Mountaineers. Looks to break out here. Rink wide for Isaac, he has to slow up to catch up to it. Off a skate, it heads towards the player bench. Savan on it. Stood up at the blue line though, it's poked back to center. Neeson works it forward. Trying to clear it's Heidi, but it's off a skate. Now sent back to center for Har. Poked back the other way and right back to neutral ice we go. Both of these teams seesawing back and forth at center. Savan in now, centers for Helbing. Swept off her stick. Lettieri breaking this one up. Rifling it up ice for Stock. No icing, says the official. Tipped on the way in. All the way back to get it is Jory. Setting up here, playing rink wide now. Neeson off for Isaac at center. Over the center red line into the offensive end. Isaac tries to get this one low. It's broken up by Hodgestek. Now to center. Jory for Baker. Mountaineers into the offensive end. Baker delays, fires, save Murrock, and he'll get a glove on that one for a whistle. Face-off coming up now to his right with 3:50 still to go here, period number 1. Face-off is away. Har has it below the goal line. Sets up here. Tries to find an outlet pass for Stock. It's almost swatted down by Crafts. Mountaineers have it at center. Sent back the other way. Redcaps control. Back to center. Kallick here from behind his own net. Kraft off for Lee. Lee weaving his way in. Now Baker. Baker a shot. Oh, and Murek got just enough on that to push it up and into the safety netting. A face-off coming up now from the far dot. 3:16 still to go, period number 1. Kalik spins away from pressure at the point. Down low, right up front, Baker. Baker drive, he scores! Matt Baker, what a good place to be, right in the slot, and good vision from Lee to find him with the pass. That connects, and that's going to be now a 2-goal lead for the Mountaineers. Time of the goal on that one, 3:05 in period number 1. Face-off is away. The Redcaps control here. Hodgestek swats it up ice. Leverington now from center. Leverington towards the net, looking for a tip or something. Penny almost able to get a stick on that out front. Now through center, here comes Lee for the Mountaineers. Watched closely. A shot on, but blockered away by Murrock, now out of the corner. 3 red jerseys all over Kraft. Kraft spins and fires. Big pad save from Murrock. Ream tries to free that one up. It's stolen away by the Mountaineers. Jory out of the corner here. Feeds the point. Here's Baker. Weaving. Working through 1 stick. Call it 2. Puck off a skate. Now back for Jory. Jory towards the net. A tip from Lee, and he scores. What a connection there. Jory to Lee, and that's just a heck of a play there to get that to go in off the post from the back door. That's what you look for sometimes. Sometimes it's not a shot on net. It's a sort of a shot pass to your teammate. You just get the little tip and you get the little goal, and heck, now it's a 3-goal lead for the Mountaineers. Time of the goal on that one, 2:12 in period number 1. Har comes away with this one, winds and fires. Blockered away by Offit into the corner. Worked down low. Har tries to come away with it. It's swept off his stick. Stock trying to work it out of the corner. Turned over. Gok has this one here, driving the net. Gok drives, he shoots. Stick save from Offit. Puck back to the corner. Heidi from the point steps up to hold that one. Jory recovers for the Mountaineers. He heads up ice through center now, across the red line into the offensive end. Jory centers, and it's just out of the reach of Helbing. Gok has this one on the far wing, working around Neeson. Gok in with Har. Gok a shot off that crossbar. Oh, and that did take a bounce. All the way back to the blue line. Heidi works it back for Stock. Stock tries to get it out front, but it's intercepted by Savan. Now back the other direction. 1:13 still to go as the Mountaineers gain the offensive line. Heidi plays that one off the glass and around. Not out, though. Held in by Savan. Now Stock with a look, tries to float it ahead for Har. Har behind the defense, trying to pull the puck back to his forehand. Can't quite do it. Good back check from Jory, breaks that up. Under a minute to go now, first period. Har behind his own net, sets up here. Off for McCormick. McCormick a shot tipped out front and off the end glass. 42 seconds left. A drive from the point. Tipped again, but it's wide off the end boards. Now Jory through center. Gets it ahead for Helbing. Swatted down by Hodgestek. The Redcaps recover. Look to set up here with 30 seconds to go. Looking for Penny at center. It's around his stick, and that'll go all the way down for an icing. So back to the Redcaps end we go for the face-off. 24 seconds left in the period. Mountaineers with an offensive zone draw. A little bit of time on the clock. Face-off won by the Redcaps. Played around the boards. Leverington to it at center. He delays. Looks to get it rink wide. Around Penny. Jory through center. Damien Jory delays, sets up here, 4 seconds left towards the net, and that's going to be tipped into the corner, and that's going to do it. So, through 1 so far, it's Mountaineers 5, Redcaps 2. Don't go anywhere, though, folks. We got period number 2 coming up right after this. It's FMA Hockey. All right, folks. This is it. This is period number 2. So far in this one, Mountaineers 5, Redcaps 2. About 15 minutes of hockey yet to play period 2, and then another 15 after that. Mountaineers control off the draw. Kalik works at the center for Savan. Broken up, though, by Hodgestek. Now back to center. Savan flicks it into the zone. Kraft able to keep a skate on it to hold the zone. Turned over, though, back the other way. Penny through center. Forced to the corner by Kalik. Able to get it towards the slot off the stick of McCormick. McCormick now out of the corner. Kalik plays it to the point. Comes away to Ream. Ream gives a shot, but it's blocked away by the Mountaineers defense. Now below the goal line here. Played up the boards and out. Back to get it is Hodgestek. Watched by Kraft. The center, Leverington tips it away. Lee comes up with this one into the offensive zone. He swats at it, knocking the puck in deep below the goal line. Ream tries to work it free, but Lee able to come away with it. A shot from Savan from the slot. He scores! What a good forecheck effort there. I think Lee won't show up in the stat sheet or anything, but certainly a good effort to get the puck in down low, work it free below the goal line, and get it out front. And Savan able to, knock it in the back of the net. And now we've got a 4-goal Mountaineers lead. Time of the goal on that one, 14:01 in period 2. Here's Haar working it free, getting a shot, just missing the back post. Opportunity there for Haar. Now back the other way come the Mountaineers. Kraft through center with some speed. Heidi back. Shot, and it's deflected up into the safety netting for a whistle. So face-off coming up now out of the Redcaps zone. Face-off is away. Jory has it, or it's around the boards now. Gok through center. Neeson back defensively. Gok spins. Drop pass for Stock. It ends up on Heidi's tape. Now a pad save. Puck loose after the rebound. Jory plays it ahead for Baker. Floated back to center for the Redcaps. Gok tries to work it free. Jory pokes it into the offensive end for the Mountaineers. Heidi sends it back to center. Gok working it free to Haar. Now Haar working in. Back is Neeson. Haar freeing it up. Trying to go short side, but big goal off it there. Good positioning. Not a lot to shoot at. Baker through center. He'll gain the red line and push it forward. Out of the corner, Ream will send it around the boards for Har. Jory from the point, pressuring, and comes away with that one. Damien Jory out of the corner now. Spinning again away from pressure, watched by Heidi. Jory trying to free this one up. Still battling with Heidi. Neither player able to come away with it cleanly. Finally, it's poked ahead to Leverington. Now to center, tipped ahead by Stock into the Mountaineers' end. Stock will use that opportunity to go up for a change. Neeson back to recover for the Mountaineers with 12-14 still to go, period number 2. Now Ream sends it into the offensive zone for the Redcaps. Turned over though. Mountaineers control at center. Helbing will float it up and ahead. Isaac hustles after it. Out of the corner. Played all the way around the boards. Kraft stops one there. Works his way towards the net. Flushed to the corner by Hodgestek. Penny steps into support. Hodgestek comes away with it. Back to center we go. Leverington's pass blocked away by Kraft. Now into the offensive end. Kraft tries to weave through a defender, but it doesn't quite work out. We end up back at center. Leverington here over the blue line. Put the shot on and glove down by Offit. That'll give us a whistle and a face-off coming out of the Mountaineers' end. 11-19 still to go here, period number 2. Both teams set on the draw here. It'll be Savan for the Mountaineers, Har for the Redcaps. This up is away. It's controlled by the Mountaineers. Played up around the boards by Kalik. Gok has it towards the net, swatted away by Cram. Now to the point. Ream tries to go D to D, but it trickles out of the zone. Kraft pounces on this one, gets it up ice for Lee. Lee spins away from pressure, recovers a puck. Now for Kalik. Off the heel of his stick, Har controls now through center. For Gok out of the slot, and that's a shot, and I think it's stuck under the pad of Offit. It's a wild and crazy save. It's not one you see a heck of a lot, but under his, I don't know, kind of skate area. Diagonally almost, at any rate. Face-off going up here, 10:41 still to go, period 2. Lee flicks it to center, looking for Savan. Heidi will run it down for the Redcaps. Played back to center. Lee gains control, sends it in. Letary will send it right into Savan, and deflecting off of Savan towards the net. Murak forced to make a save. Finally, it's slung back out towards neutral ice. Kraft has this one now, weaving towards the net. Letary able to break it up. Played around the boards. Lee chasing after it. Watched by Letary to the point for Kalik. Kalik working in. Shoveling a backhander towards the net. Tipped by Savan. It's maybe a bit of a high stick, but not intentional. Probably trying to play the puck, but at any rate, play goes on. Lee now from behind his own net with under 10 to go, period 2. Heidi with a good sprawling play to hold the blue line, if only for a moment. Frees one up here. Back to Letary, played up the boards for Leverington. He's slowed at center ice. That allows the Mountaineers to control. Now into the offensive end, Lee gets a shot on, pad save Murak, driving the net Savan, but unable to get anything on it as the Redcaps defense clears it away. Now Leverington hustling into the offensive end, watched by Cram. He'll drop for Penny. Penny puts a shot on, but it's blocked by Kalik. Now below the goal line here, tipped right out front, and Kalik swats that away to the point. Helbing now for Baker. Baker with some speed through center. Back defensively, Hodgestek. Helbing right out of the slot. Helbing a drive. Pad save, Murak. Puck to the corner now. Penny sets up here through center. Into the offensive end. Penny weaves, puts a shot on, and a save from Offit. Catching that one in the glove, I think. Yes, sir. He's got it right there. 8:37 still to go here, period number 2. Jory now through center for the Mountaineers to the near side. Helbing in. Isaac from the far wing, watched by Leverington. Worked free by Jory. Hodgestek out of the corner. Will sling it around on a backhand. Ream chasing after it. To the point. Penny tips it back to center. Baker's got it for the Mountaineers, though. He'll flick it back in. Mountaineers tag up to avoid the offside. That allows the Redcaps to control. Penny flicks it towards the net for Leverington. His shot off the post. It bounces into the corner. Jory will play it all the way around. Hodgestek recovers, gets it towards the net, and Leverington able to finish and knock it back in. I think Offit had the initial save, but the rebound loose, and Leverington scores on that one. Time of the goal there coming at 7:42 in period number 2. And that's going to bring this back to a 3-goal lead for the Mountaineers. Face-up is away. Ream plays at the center for Cox. Swept off his stick. Baker into the offensive zone now. Tipped towards the net, and Murrock will pounce on that for a whistle. So a face-off coming up now out of the Redcaps end. Played around the boards. Hodgestek sets up here with this one. Turn the other way, off the boards to the point, held by Hodgestek. Gok tries to free this one up, looks for support, swatted off his stick though. Puck freed up to the near wing. Stock has it here, watched by Jory, now out front for Gok. Gok's shot is tied up just a bit, and Neeson controls. He'll play it off the boards back to center. Dumped forward and tipped just offside, so that'll take us a face-off back to neutral ice. 6:47 still to go here, period number 2. Back to center. Lee works it rink wide for Kraft. Gets into the zone. Through center, Leverington the other way for the Redcaps, watched by Neeson. Trying to get towards the net, spinning on a backhander, shoveling one towards the net, but a save by Offit, and the puck rolling away to the corner. Spinning and firing, Penny a drive. That one ends up in the near corner now. Lettieri activates from the point, holding the zone. Puck for Neeson. Baker has it, and it's a breakout now for the Mountaineers. Off a shin pad, it rolls forward. Kraft tries to catch up to it, doing battle with Penny out of the corner. Kraft now for Neeson out of the slot. Neeson shoots. Oh, a stick save from Murrock. Puck into the near corner here. Kraft works it free. Heidi down low, played around the boards. Stepping up, Savan, he holds the zone. Lettieri around the boards for the Redcaps, now for Penny. Through center, Jason Penny in gets a shot on. Swatted away by Offit, off the far boards. Leverington hanging with it, putting a shot across the bow of Offit into the near corner. Gok has it, trying to drive the net. Backdoor Lettieri. Oh, and it just jumps over a stick. McCormick, I guess that was. At any rate, back to center we go. Now shuffled into the zone. Punched right back out by Jory. Redcaps have to tag up to avoid the offside. They do. That allows the Mountaineers to control. Down to 5 minutes now, period number 2. Savan's pass intercepted by Har. Har towards the net, looking for Gok, but it's blocked by Savan. Now Har, now Savan. Gok! Ah! And Offit with a couple dandy saves there to keep his team with a 3-goal lead. Puck back the other way. Savon with speed into the offensive end. Looks to center. No one there on the back door, though. The puck rattles off the near boards. Savon weaving, circling, spinning towards the net. Murrock poking at it. Puck still loose in a pair of skates. Now Har comes away with it. Up ice. Har through center. He's got Gok on the near wing. 3 defenders back for the Mountaineers. Har tries to go to the backhand, now to the forehand, a shot, puck loose out of the air. Oh, and swatted at by Gok, but another save by Offit, and that ends up off the end boards. A wraparound attempt here from Gok. I think he got it. He did. It's a goal for Gok. It's, well, I don't know, 1 or 2 for Gok. 2 for Gok? Possibly. It's between 1 and 4 goals for Gok. We can say with that much certainty. We'll have to have the guys in the truck check the statistical statistics. Time of the goal on that one, 4:10, period number 2. And that brings the Redcaps to within 2. Played back towards center, glove down by Isaac. Penny steals it away, though. He powers back behind his own net to set up here. Facing Penny off the near wing with speed through center. Penny races in, Baker back, and Baker able to get a stick on that to break it up. Leverington steps in to support. Both teams battling for it off the near boards. Leverington comes away with it, tries to work it towards the net. Calic able to break that up. Sent back to the blue line. Calic now through center with speed. Calic a drive hard off the end glass. That one careens back to center. Cram off to get it. He'll play it rink wide. Now forward again for Leverington. Through center, Leverington a drive and a save from Offit. So a face-off coming up now out of the Mountaineers' end. 3:07 still to go, period number 2. Face-off coming up. It'll be Baker for the Mountaineers, Har for the Redcaps. Mountaineers control after the draw. Played forward for Isaac. Isaac lifts it up and ahead. Helbing hustling after it. She'll beat out the icing call. Lettieri out of the corner trying to break it up. Helbing's shot takes a bounce. Almost bounces in from a wacky angle. Sent back the other way. Stock blows a tire. Baker steps in to hold the zone. Weaving towards the net. Baker in. He shoots short side, but a blocker save from Murrock. Lettieri comes away with a rebound. Works it up ice for Har. Now to center. Tipped into the zone by Gok. Cram out of the corner. Will play it around the boards. Stock able to get a stick on it anyway. Helbing will poke it out of the zone, though, for the Mountaineers. Now Heidi forward over the stick of Stock. Tip says the official. All the way into the Mountaineers' end. Back to get it, Cram. He'll play it up the boards for Calic. Now Savon from the near face-off dot. Works it forward, back at center. One bounces its way on net for Murrock, and he'll put a glove on that. For a whistle, he wanted to maybe play it out, but the official said, no, that's too much glove time for you. I got to blow the whistle. So face-off coming up here with 2:01 still to go, period number 2. So far on this one, Mountaineers 6, Redcaps 4. Face-off is away. It's 1. Played around the boards. Ream to Leverington. Mountaineers force a turnover. Penny intercepts one, heads back up ice. Savon trying to work it free for the Mountaineers. Puck at the center red line. Both teams jostling back and forth for it. It's shoveled in by Leverington. Off the backside of the net. Neeson will pick it up here with 1:30 to go. Played up the boards ahead for Lee. Ream able to get a stick on it. He's pressured by 2 green jerseys. He'll sling it forward to center for Penny. Penny now for McCormick. Watched by Lee right in front of the player bench area. Penny rink wide for Hodgestek. Ream back for Hodgestek. Now forward for Penny. read by Jory. He intercepts that, heads up ice for the Mountaineers. Down to 1 minute now, period number 2. Looks like it's a couple players losing edges tonight. It looks like the ice might be slippery out there. 41 seconds left to go here, period number 2. Both teams battling for it at the red line, and Jory is just a bit offside throughout all the chaos. So we'll do it again from center. Face-off coming up with 34 seconds left to go, period number 2. Hodgestek works it ahead for Leverington. Leverington towards the net. Baker intercepts. Spins away from pressure. Gets it to the near corner for Jory. Jory sets up with 20 seconds left. Gloved out of the air by Leverington on a long ice stretch pass towards the net. Offit's forced to go down with a stick to block that one. 10 seconds here as the Mountaineers set up out of their own end. Stolen away by Penny from center. He floats one in, warbling into the corner. Baker back to get it with 2 seconds, and that'll just about do it for period 2. So far in this one, it's Mountaineers 6, it's Redcaps 4. Don't go anywhere, though, folks. We got period number 3 coming up after this. It's FMA Hockey. All right, folks, this is it. This is period number 3. It's do or die time. Faceoff is away from center. Redcaps control. Played rink wide. Har supports, working towards the net. Har, a shot pad saved by Offit, and he sprawls to get a glove on that one. Dangerous rebound laying out there, but Offit all over it for a whistle. 14:48 still to go here. Period number 3. Faceoff is away from the point on a bounce, though. Turned back the other way by the Mountaineers. Jory with speed into the offensive end. Lettieri, a nice play to swat that one away. Puck rolls free down low below the goal line. Stock sets up here. Back for Lettieri. Out of the corner, Jory trying to free this one up. He's able to. He gets it to Helbing. Helbing trying to get it towards the net. Puck below the goal line here. Flung all the way around by Heidi. Back to center. Back to the Mountaineers zone. And no icing, says the official. Doesn't cross the end red line. So play goes on. Har able to hold the zone on that one. Here's Har now driving the net. Neeson back. Har working in. Har trying to pull it in, and a little bit of stick work there on the hook. That'll get us a penalty on Jory, and that'll put the Redcaps on the power play for the next minute 30. Time of the penalty, 14:02 in period number 3. So Redcaps will have the extra skater now for the next minute 30. And boy, a goal here would certainly build some momentum for them. Only down by 2, still very much anybody's game. Puck to the point, almost trickling back to center, but Gawk able to hold. Penny back for Ream. Ream floats one from the point. Oh boy, he's been dangerous there. A couple goals. A drive from Gawk, save, puck loose. Har has it, calling for it is Ream. From the point, Hodgestek back for Ream. Ream floats one on, tipped out front, rolling loose. Spinning Penny to the point. Ream able to hold, working it towards the net. Pressured, he has to get it down low. 50 seconds left on the power play. Puck off the backside of the net. Penny tries to work it free. Watched closely by Cram. Finally, Calic able to come away with it. Back to center. Calic through the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-1. Calic with Helbing. Isaac trailing. Back for Helbing all the way across. Pass doesn't connect, but the Mountaineers able to sling one towards the net and run a bit of time off on the penalty. 26 seconds left on the man advantage for the Redcaps. Back to center, a turnover. Hodgestek able to recover though, pressured by Kraft. Hodgestek will go D to D for Ream, and the Redcaps will set up again here. McCormick now over the offensive blue line. Right out front for Har, but Calic able to break it up with a stick lift. A good defensive play there. Sent up ice, and that's going to do it on the penalty. We're back to 5 aside. Hodgestek back to collect this one. He sets up out of his own end now. Forward intercepted by Kraft. Kraft tries to get it towards the net. Ream able to block it down. Kraft comes away with it. Shot and a save from Murrock. Loose out front. Back the other way. Leverington has it through center. Delays looking for support. Red jerseys joining him at the blue line. Penny spinning. Working towards the net. A shot and a glove save from Offit. That gives us a whistle. Face-off coming up here with 12:04 still to go. Period number 3. Face-off is away. Centering is Leverington, but knocked away by Neeson. Now ahead for Lee. Letary able to break that up for the Redcaps defense. Out of the corner, Heidi, pressured by 2 green jerseys. Kraft tries to hold, but Heidi able to get it up and out. Finally back to center for the Redcaps. Baker now out of his own end, from behind his own net. Sets up here, takes a look, plays it forward, back to center. It wobbles its way to Lee. Lee in, gets it back for Savan. Savan a shot off the backhand though, and Murrock with a big save there gets a whistle. Face-off coming up out of the Redcaps end. 11:17 still to go here, period number 3. Face-off is away. It's played around the boards for Gawk. He tries to go back, but that's intercepted by Savan. Working his way in, pressured by Heidi. The puck rolls free into the corner. Heidi sends it up ice for Stock. Stock gives for Har, and back to center we go. Har chased down by 4 green jerseys. Savan out of the corner. Har hangs with it, trying to get towards the net. Broken up by Baker though. Played back down low below the goal line. Baker still on it, off the boards for Kraft. Now up and to center. Baker's got this one. Now for Savan. Kraft all the way across. Finds Lee. Lee almost overskating it. Kraft able to poke it free, but it ends up weakly rolling towards the net. And Murrock will get a glove on it for a whistle. So we'll see a face-off here with 10:29 still to go, period number 3. Face-off is away. It bounces up and out of the zone. McCormick after it. Right in front of the player bench area. Gains the offensive blue line. Delays. Fires. Blocked by Cram. It's up and into the air. Poke to the point and out. Back to center we go. Ream to collect it. Watched closely by Helbing. Ream running out of space. Turned over for Jory. Jory a shot. Save Murrock. Puck down low. Worked off the inboards by Hodgestek. Back for Ream. Tipped forward to Leverington. Through center, Tyler Leverington. Over the blue line. Offensive zone, a drive, but blocked out front. Puck swept away to the corner by Helbing. Watched by Hodgestek. Now down low. Mountaineers have it. They try and set up here, but that doesn't quite connect. They'll have to try it again. Flicked back to center. No glove down by Hodgestek. Tries to work his way in. Calic frees it up. Now Helbing forward for Jory. Jory all alone. Ream hustling to get back. Jory delays. Jory from the slot back for Calic. Calic short side, but it's off the side of the net. Trying to work it free out front. It's swatted off his stick. Isaac driving the net, and a loose puck out front sprawled on by Murrock for a save. Face-off coming up now with 9:17 still to go, period number 3. Dog. Jory with the puck out of the corner. He'll play it around. Shot from the point by Calic, and that's a laser. He buries that one, and that restores the Mountaineers' 3-goal lead. Time of the goal on that one is 9:04 in period number 3. And exciting news, folks. We've got a dog in the rink. There you have it. Thanks to the guys in the truck for aiming the camera at the dog. You can see it right above the blue line there. What a good boy. Look at him, just happy there just to hang out at a hockey game. Anyway, back to live action. Face-off's away from center. Redcaps intercept, tries to get back to Gok, but it's stolen away. Neeson now ahead for Lee. Swatted at on the zone entry by Letary. Tried to free it up. Stock able to come away with it. Har's got it here. He'll play it up the boards for Gok, just out of his reach, but he hustles after it. Now from below the goal line. Trying a wraparound. It's into the skate of Offit. Finally, he'll decide to just put a glove on it and get a whistle. I wonder, he looked a little bit reluctant to put a glove on it. Maybe you see your defenseman there can just grab it and skate up ice with it, and then you don't have to deal with defensive zone face-offs and all kinds of crazy things happening. You just let your defenseman grab it and move it up ice. I don't know. I wonder what it's like to be a goaltender sometimes. Heidi puts a shot on. It's blocked by Kraft. It flies up and into the air. Off the far wing, Baker and Heidi trying to fight it free. Har comes away with it out of the corner. Working it right towards the net. It's over the stick of Heidi. Almost had a one-timer there on the back door. Back to center we go. Stock recovers. Played back to the Redcaps defense. Letary sets up now. Pass doesn't quite connect. Lee comes away with this one and enters the offensive zone. Drop pass for Savon. Rink wide, Kraft. Kraft finding the handle on it. Heidi takes it away and flicks it back up ice for Har. Har all alone. Har shoots. He scores! What an effort there. A good play by Heidi to find Har at the far blue line. And Har all alone walks in and scores on that one. And that's going to bring this back to a 2-goal lead with about midway through the third period. 7:44 still to go here. Face-off is away. Leverington tries to work it free. Bouncing over the blue line. McCormick tipping it ahead for Penny. Neeson out of the corner, working against 2 red jerseys. McCormick, a shot blocked out front. It trickles free to the slot. Off the end board, sticked away by Offit. Right out front, Leverington, but the puck bouncing off his stick. Back to center we go. Hodgestek frees this one up. Works it ahead for Leverington. He'll dump it into the zone. Chased down by Penny. Baker will get to it first, though, for the Mountaineers. He'll spin away from pressure, send it up the boards for Saban. Now back to Baker. Baker up ice, off the boards. Good read for Isaac. Just out of his reach, though. Hodgestek first to it. Penny has this one sent rink wide for Leverington. It's swatted down by Savan. Now for Helbing into the offensive end with under 7 minutes to go. From behind the net, Helbing. Puck comes free. Sticks are lost. Sticks are recovered. Penny trying to work it free. Watched by Isaac. Finally swung towards the blue line. Turned over, though. Played back to the point. Kallick spinning away from pressure. Leverington trying to force it free. Kallick driving the net through 3 sticks. Pushed away to the corner. He'll have to reset. Looks down low. Finds Isaac. It doinks off his skate boot. Back for McCormick. Played to center now. Ream forward for Hodgestek. Sent back for Leverington, but Kallick steals this one away. He'll go set up back behind his own net. He'll take a look here. Setting something up. Finally flushed by McCormick. On a stretch pass, he finds Jory. Jory shoots, he scores! Oh, holy cow, what an effort there. Kallick setting up from behind his own net, and what vision to read the stretch pass. What a synchronized effort. Chemistry? Symbiote? No. I don't know. 2 things that work well together. Face-off is away. It's into the offensive zone for the Redcaps. Gach spins away from pressure, works towards the slot. Lee pokes that one away out of the corner. Gach tries to work it free. Jory takes it away. Up ice, it's stolen by the Redcaps. Har into the corner. Kallick freeing it up defensively. Uses body position to win that one away. Now he'll set up behind his own net one more time. Up ice again, this time read by the Redcaps, but stolen away. Good effort by Lee. Swatted at by Heidi. Onside is the play. Isaac out of the corner, tries to get it towards the net. Blocked by Heidi. Out of the far corner we go now. Under 5 minutes now, period number 3. Back to center with speed. Gach. Heidi on the back door. Gach for Heidi, but the pass is blocked. A good defensive play there by the Mountaineers. Puck up ice. Kallick back the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Kallick in, looking for Lee. Sent right through the crease. No one there to take advantage of it, though. Good job getting back by the Redcaps defense. Now out of the corner. Kraft with a bit of time. Pressured towards the blue line. Back to Kallick. Kallick shoots. He scores again! Kallick from a similar place to where he got that first goal, able to just pick a corner and fire a laser of a shot. So time of the goal on that one is 4:22 in period 3. And that's going to make it now Redcaps 5, Mountaineers 9. Helbing plays towards the net. It's gloved down, though, by Murrock. And we'll get a whistle and face-off coming up out of the Redcaps zone. Heidi from behind his own net will play up the boards. McCormick here calling for it rink wide. Penny bounces off his skates. Up ice again, bouncing off a couple different players. Back to center. Kraft trying to run that one down. It bumps back the other way. Back to center goes Leverington. Over the offensive blue line, Leverington drops for Penny. Penny fires one on net. It's a bit high off the end glass. One right out front, and McCormick scores again. The initial shot was, I think, off of Neeson. Defender standing up front blocking a shot, but then the puck loose, and McCormick pounds that one in, and that's his second of the night for Jeff McCormick. Time of the goal on that one, 3:37. I don't know if they got like fancy nicknames for lacrosse players. I don't know what you call a lacrosse stick. Is it just a lacrosse stick? That doesn't sound right. At any rate, out of his own end, Hodgestek moves it forward. Is it a lacrosse cue, like a pool cue? Puck back and forth over the Redcaps blue line. Intercepted by Kraft. He works it free. Savon driving the back door. Kraft working towards the net. A shot saved by Murrock, but the rebound loose, and Savon punches that one into the net. And that's going to be another Mountaineers goal. Time of that one, 2:45 in period number 3. And that's going to make it now Mountaineers 10, Redcaps 6. Face off away from center. Savon strong on the forecheck. Gets that to Helbing. Helbing a shot and a big save by Murrock. So Mountaineers still pressuring late in this one. No lead is safe. Face off coming up with 2:39 still to go, period number 3. That one is away. Har rushes up ice. He's got Gok with him. Into the offensive zone, Har delays. Thinking about getting it towards the net. Kalik tries to free it up. Stepping into support is Kraft. Now work back to center. Hodgestek recovers a puck. Played back for Har. Har surveys as he sets up for the Redcaps. Rink wide. A little give and go. Har into the offensive end now. Forced to the corner by Cram. Now below the goal line. Gives back for Stock, but the pass a little bit through his skates. Mountaineers have it at center. Helbing into the offensive end. Jory stepping into support, back for Helbing. High pass turned over for the Redcaps, back for the Mountaineers. At center, Helbing comes away with this one. Quick to a loose puck, under 2 minutes to go now, period 3. Helbing in from the far side, a drive right across the bow of Murrock. Into the near corner we go. Stock tries to play that around the boards, pressured by Helbing. Heidi comes away with it. He'll flick it up the glass to the point, held by Cram. Now down low for Isaac. Stock has it. He'll play it around the boards the other way, this time trying to get it out. Jory steps up to pinch, holding the zone. A shot on, tipped out front and just wide of the net. Now Stock off the near boards, back to center. Cram, D to D. Kalik hustles after that one. And Kalik through center. Calmly gives back for Jory, content to just run out some time here with less than a minute to go, period number 1. No, period number 3. My brain fooled itself with that 1 minute left and then saying 1 for the period after having just said 1. .50 seconds to go left here, third period. And I see FMA superfan Ron with a message saying Intercontinental Expedaliosis. I think I'm not playing you in Scrabble anytime soon, superfan Ron. I don't think that's a word. 38 seconds left into the Mountaineers' end. Leverington has it out of the corner. Weaves through one stick, stepping into support though is Jory. Leverington still on it. Gets one through the crease. Isaac plays it forward. Heidi holds the zone. His shot tied up. Puck into the far corner. Leverington here. Back to the point. Lateria drive. Save off it. Puck loose. Played around the boards. Golfed out. Held in by Lateria. Puck back into the near corner. 4 seconds to go, and that's just about going to do it in this one. Your final in game number 2. It's Mountaineers 10. It's Redcaps 6. Check it out, though, folks. We got 3 games coming at you on Sunday. Stay tuned for all kinds of FMA action in those 2 games that will be on Sunday when there's only 2 games on Sunday coming up in a doubleheader. It'll feature 2 games on Sunday, which is, stop tricking me with the math. Anyway, on behalf of audiovisual producer Mark, public address announcer Thad, statistician Jaden, I can hardly believe that, executive producer Tracy, I've been your host for tonight. Adam, it's been a pleasure having you. In the meantime, check out all the rest at FMAhockey.com.